man. Just talk about the importance of this week's game, homecoming, and having a chance to win a championship right here on this field.
It's good for the team as a whole and for the community. It brings a lot of exposure here to Conway with us playing for the conference championship on the line. We haven't done that since 2008, and we won it right here on this field. But it's changed since 2008. We got the stripes now. Back then it was grass, and it'll be nice. For the senior class, 2008 class that came in, we got a ring as freshmen. It'll be good to get one when we leave. I actually played that season, so it was good to be a part of a team that made history here. First conference championship in Division I, but we wasn't really recognized for it because we were still on probation. But now is the time that we can be recognized and go ahead and get our automatic bid to the national playoffs.
Oh, it's a huge, experience. Like, I'm just honored to be a part of it. I said, I think we're gonna come out and get it done. Last week we went down there in Hammond, Louisiana, and just played phenomenal. So hopefully this week we'll have a similar experience with our team. So going out and get it done. Well, I think we've been locked in ever since the season started. Just intensity. We got to come out with more intensity, but I think we've been locked in. So I think this one's obviously, yes, we know what's on the line. We knew what was on the line last week, so we're gonna come out with the same intensity and try to keep playing.
Oh, it was real nice. The only bad thing about it was we couldn't actually get a conference championship trophy. We got the Red Beans and Rice trophy, which we got again this year. But it's gonna be a totally different feeling whenever we get to hoist up the conference championship trophy. It'll be in the stadium under one of these goalposts. Hopefully we be victorious and get to take it home.
Well, you can't really ignore it. The fact is, it's either go get it or leave it. Because we talk about it like, well, you don't get a chance every year to win a conference championship. So we talk about it, amongst ourselves, and it's just basically, hey, look, we got to go get it done.
Coach brought it up last week. He said last week was a ring game. We win last week. We pretty much put ourselves in the driver's seat, to take care of business at home. We play fairly well at home. We're undefeated on the stripes. I'm not sure what the record is, but I know we're undefeated. And, it's going to be a tough game. Northwestern, they're pretty good. We got Coach Cooley, he's there. He was our offensive coordinator here in 2008 when we did win the conference championship. He knows a lot about us, but things have changed since 2008. It's going to be a little different ball game.
I can't describe it. The fact of all, we hadn't lost on the field, that's one thing, but just the homecoming and just playing for the conference title, you can't put it. To me, I think it's just phenomenal the way it worked out for us.
It is. When we all signed our letter of intent here, we all told Coach we wanted to win the conference championship. Maybe something bigger, but we got to worry about the conference championship first. After this weekend, we win and get the ring. You never know what could happen.
I hadn't had a ring or trophy for a conference and the high school or college, so this is going to be one of the greatest challenges for me, because I want this. This is something I want. I just can't describe it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to play right now, to be honest with you. Yes, this is something that I definitely thought would happen. Actually, I thought it was going to happen my redshirt year, and it didn't work out because I had won the conference championship before I got up here, and it didn't work out to the next year I got up here. So this is something I was dreaming about, and I want to get done.
We need all the fans we can get to come out. This is the biggest game we've had here on the stripes. We played Sam Houston, #2 in the nation here earlier in the season. That was a big game too, but this will be way bigger than that. Some more at stake. So we need all the fans here in Conway at 7 o'clock on the stripes, being as loud as you can be.